Every single year, the world of football spends billions on player transfers. It's a massive bet, right? You're staking the future of your club on finding that next superstar. But what if I told you that this multi-billion-dollar industry is getting it wrong more than half the time? 54%. Just let that number sink in for a second. More than 1 out of every 2 big money transfers is considered a failure. A player who looks like an absolute world beater at their old club suddenly just can't cut it. It's an insane rate of error for any industry, let alone one with this much money and passion on the line. And that failure, it comes with a colossal price tag. We're talking over €500 million wasted, effectively torched every single year on signings that just don't work out. This isn't just a streak of bad luck, It's a fundamental, systemic flaw in how the game evaluates talent. So what is going on here? It's not like clubs don't have data. They're drowning in it. Every pass, every sprint, every single tackle is measured. But all those stats are missing the one thing that matters most: context. Nobody's really answering the most important question: will this player actually fit our team's unique tactical system? Well, that exact question is where a new intelligence engine comes into play. One designed to go way beyond raw numbers and dive into the far more valuable world of tactical intelligence. So let me introduce you to Empire FGA. It's a pretty revolutionary platform built on this massive database of over 115,000 players, one of the biggest archives in the sport. But its real power isn't just the sheer scale, it's the absolutely unprecedented depth of its analysis. And okay, here's where Empire FGA really just pulls away from the pack. You look at platforms like Opta and Y-Scout, and they'll give you maybe 200 metrics. Empire FGA analyzes 779 for every single player. It's also the only one with something called philosophy matching, which doesn't just tell you what a player does, but predicts how they'll do it in your specific system. And get this, it's all for a fraction of the cost. So how in the world does it get such deep insights? It uses this unique hybrid model. 90% of the data crunching is automated for maximum efficiency, capturing everything that can be measured objectively. But that crucial final 10%, that comes from expert human scouts who assess all those intangibles that even the smartest algorithm can't see. It basically breaks down into 3 tiers. Tier 1 is your standard automated data. Tier 2 combines those stats to create more advanced metrics. But Tier 3 is the absolute game changer. This is where real scouts rate those critical attributes, like a player's decision-making under pressure, their composure on the ball, even their character. You can't get that from a spreadsheet. All of this builds into the platform's secret sauce, its incredible ability to decode what it calls a player's tactical DNA. Now, the heart of this whole system is the 60 philosophy framework. It's their own proprietary model that takes all 779 data points and maps them against the tactical blueprints of 60 of the greatest managers in football history. It's built to predict with unbelievable accuracy how well a player will adapt to a very specific style of play. And we're talking about the absolute masters of the game here. Does your target player have the spatial awareness for the total football of the Dutch school under someone like Cruyff? Or the disciplined defensive structure of Saki's Italian school? How about that relentless counterattacking fire of Ferguson's English school? The system can actually tell you. And the results? They're stunning. The platform predicts tactical fit with 76% accuracy. Now, remember that industry failure rate of 54%? That's basically a coin flip. This is revolutionary. It transforms recruitment from a massive gamble into a calculated, high-probability decision. But wait, it goes even deeper. With this unique metric they call ERA, or Error Relative Adjustment, the platform can do something that was pretty much thought impossible. It adjusts a player's performance for the context of their specific time, the speed of the game, the quality of opponents, to create a level playing field for comparing players across generations. So, for the first time ever, we can have a real data-driven debate about how Pele in his 1970 prime stacks up against Lionel Messi at his absolute peak in 2011. ERA makes that impossible comparison possible. It's just a fascinating new way to look at the history of the sport. Now, a tool that compares legends is amazing for us fans, right? But if you're on a club's board, what does this technology actually mean for the bottom line? Well, it translates into a massive, quantifiable financial edge. First off, the platform itself is just way more affordable, often costing 50% less than the competition, while delivering 5 times the data. But the real savings? They don't come from what you spend. They come from the huge mistakes you don't make. Let me give you a real-world example. A club was about to sign a big-name winger. The basic stats looked fantastic, but the system flagged that his decision-making in the final third dropped off a cliff when he was put under a high press. A technical director at a club testing the system saw this, pulled out of the deal, and avoided an €8 million mistake. As he put it, the platform paid for itself 32 times over in that one decision. And that is not some one-off story. By stopping these multi-million euro transfer disasters before they even happen, clients are saving, on average, an estimated 15 million euros every single year. So, when you put all of these pieces together, you're not just looking at a new piece of software. You are looking at the future of how football clubs are built. And it's all built on this clear, super robust, and logical data pipeline. Every step, from pulling in raw data all the way to that final manual scout input, is designed to build towards one single thing: generating the most accurate and context-rich player evaluation on the planet. So what stops someone from just copying this? Well, what makes Empire FGA truly defensible are its competitive advantages, or moats. It has a data moat from that massive, growing database, an IP moat from its one-of-a-kind 60 philosophy framework, and a network moat from its deep connections. It's a system built not just to compete, but to lead the market for years to come. All of this leads you to one final, kind of provocative question. In a game of inches, where clubs are fighting for the absolute smallest of edges, is it possible that the most valuable player in football isn't the one scoring goals on the pitch anymore, but is actually the one hidden inside the data?